Note that these players passed away during the month of April, or their passings became known during the month of April. Joe Sims, a former NFL tackle, passed away unexpectedly earlier in April at the age of 55. He played as an offensive tackle for the Atlanta Falcons, 1991, Green Bay Packers, 1992 to 1995. Corey Cunningham, a former NFL offensive lineman, passed away at the age of 28 on April 25. He was a beloved and popular teammate during his time with the Giants, Patriots, and Cardinals. Bob Cole, whose voice and lively language were the Saturday night soundtrack to NHL hockey games over a broadcasting career that spanned more than half a century, passed away on April 24 at the age of 90. Al Shaver, the legendary voice of hockey in Minnesota, passed away on April 24 at the age of 96. His remarkable career spanned 48 years, and he is most fondly remembered as the voice of the Minnesota North Stars. Ron Spittler, an NFL official who dedicated 22 seasons to the league, passed away at the age of 86. His impact extended beyond the gridiron, leaving an indelible mark on the sport. On March 13, 2024, in Porter, Texas, Don Allen, a former original Denver Bronco, passed away at the age of 84. He was a fullback for the 1960 Broncos of the AFL. Alan Keith Watson, a former NFL kicker, passed away on March 1 at the age of 81. He played in 4 games for the Steelers at the tail end of the 1970 season. Ed Chadwick, the legendary goaltender who graced the ice for the Maple Leafs and Bruins during the 1950s and the original Six era, passed away on April 23 at the age of 90. Art Whittington, a former American football running back, passed away on April 22 at the age of 68. He played for the following pro football teams: Raiders, 1978 to 1981, Bills, 1982, and the Invaders, 1983 to 1985. Dwight Gerard Walker, a retired football player for the New Orleans Saints and Cleveland Browns, entered into eternal rest at his home on Thursday, April 4, 2024, at the age of 65. He played as a running back for the following teams: Browns, 1982 to 1984, and the Saints, 1987. Steve Tobin, a former NFL center, passed away on April 2 at the age of 67. He played for the 1980 New York Giants. Roman Gabriel, a name etched in the annals of football history, passed away peacefully on April 20, 2024, at the age of 83. One of the best quarterbacks of his era. He played for the following teams: Rams, 1962 to 1972, and the Eagles, 1973 to 1977. David McCarty, a former MLB player and 2004 World Series champion, passed away at the age of 54 on April 19. He played for 7 different teams over a career which went from 1993 to 2005. Bill Tobin, a revered figure in the National Football League, passed away as announced on April 19 after a life dedicated to professional football. He was 83 years old. He played running back in the AFL and CFL and more notably was a successful NFL executive for the Bears, Colts, and Lions for 11 seasons. Wally Harris, esteemed NHL referee and director of officials, passed away on April 18 at the age of 88. His legacy is etched in the annals of the NHL. As a referee, he officiated 953 regular season games and an additional 85 Stanley Cup playoff games. Carl Erskine, a baseball pitching legend and human rights advocate, passed away on April 16 at the age of 97. He pitched for the Brooklyn/Los Angeles Dodgers, 1948 to 1959. Whitey Herzog, the Hall of Fame manager of the St. Louis Cardinals during the 1980s, has passed away at the age of 92. His legacy in baseball is indelible, and his impact on the Cardinals and Royals organizations is immeasurable. As player he played for the Senators, 1956 to 1958, Athletics, 1958 to 1960, Orioles, 1961 to 1962, and Tigers, 1963. More famously, He was a manager for the Rangers, 1973, Angels, 1974, Royals, 1975 to 1979, and Cardinals, 1980, 1981 to 1990. Ken Holtzman, a left-handed pitcher who etched his name into baseball history, passed away on April 14th, at the age of 78. He pitched for the following clubs during an illustrious career: Cubs, 1965 to 1971, Athletics, 1972 to 1975, Orioles, 1976, Yankees, 1976 to 1978, and again, with the Cubs, 1978 to 1979. Steve Sloan, a remarkable figure in the world of football, passed away on March 14th at the age of 79. He was an NFL quarterback for the Falcons and more notably a successful college football coach. Kevin Batiste, a former MLB outfielder, passed away on April 2nd, at the age of 57. He played outfield for the Blue Jays in 1989. Michael Blanton, a former defensive tackle for the BC Lions and the Saskatchewan Roughriders, passed away on March 24th at the age of 67. Larry Brown, a former Major League Baseball infielder, passed away on April 13th at the age of 84. He played for the following teams: Indians, 1963 to 1971, Athletics, 1971 to 1972, Orioles, 1973, and the Rangers, 1974. Odell Jones, a former pitcher in Major League Baseball who played for the Pirates, Mariners, Rangers, Orioles, and Brewers, passed away on March 20th at the age of 71. Victor Riley, a former offensive tackle in the NFL, passed away on April 8th at the age of 49. He played for the following NFL teams: Chiefs, 1998 to 2001, Saints, 2002 to 2004, and the Texans, 2005. Fritz Peterson, a remarkable pitcher whose left arm spun magic on the diamond, passed away April 11th at the age of 82. He played for the following MLB teams: Yankees, 1966 to 1974, Indians, 1974 to 1976, and the Rangers, 1976. Herb Trevino, a former kicker in the AFL for the San Diego Chargers, passed away on March 24th at the age of 91. Bob Harrison, the tenacious NBA guard, passed away on March 3rd, at the age of 96. He played on the following NBA clubs: 1949 to 1953, Lakers, 1953 to 1956, Hawks, and the 1956 to 1958 Nationals. O.J. Simpson, the former NFL star, passed away at the age of 76 on April 10th after a battle with cancer. His life was marked by both athletic achievements and a controversial murder trial. Eric Sievers, a former NFL player who played as a tight end in the National Football League, passed away on April 10th at the age of 66. He played for these NFL clubs: Chargers, 1981 to 1988, the Rams, 1988, and the Patriots, 1989 to 1990. Mitchell Malloy, a former NHL left-winger, passed away on Sunday, March 3, 2024, at the age of 58. He played for the 1990 Buffalo Sabres. Lachelle Tarver, a former outfielder for the Boston Red Sox, passed away on March 20, 2024, at the age of 65. Jerry Grody, a former catcher in MLB, passed away on April 7 at the age of 81. He played on the following teams during a long career: Colt 45s, 1963 to 1964, Mets, 1966 to 1977, Dodgers, 1977 to 1978, Royals, 1981, and Dodgers, 1981. Alvin Haymond, a former NFL cornerback, passed away on March 13th at the age of 81. Haymond played for 5 NFL teams during his career. Barbara Payne, a former infielder and reliever who played from 1949 through 1951 in the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League, AAGPBL, passed away on March 11th at the age of 91. Larry Badel, a former NFL offensive line coach, passed away on April 4th at the age of 81. He coached 8 different NFL teams from 1985 to 2006. Herbie Anderson, a former NFL defensive back, passed away on March 10 at the age of 55. He played for the 1991 Oilers. Pat Zachary, a former professional baseball pitcher, passed away on April 1, 2024, at the age of 71. He pitched for the following MLB teams: Reds, 1976 to 1977, Mets, 1977 to 1982, Dodgers, 1983 to 1984, and Phillies, 1985. Bob Brasich, a former safety in the National Football League, passed away on April 1, 2024, at the age of 87. He played for the Dallas Cowboys, 1960 to 1961. Jim Hobson, the former Saskatchewan Roughriders lineman and the organization's first full-time CEO and president, passed away on April 2 at the age of 73. Mike Collin, affectionately known as Captain Crunch, passed away on April 3 at the age of 76. He played for the Miami Dolphins from 1970 to 1977. Vontae Davis, a former NFL cornerback, passed away on April 1 at the age of 35. He played for the Dolphins, 2009 to 2011, Colts, 2012 to 2017, and the Bills, 2018. Wayne Shure, a former MLB pitcher, passed away on March 29 at the age of 86. Shure was a former pitcher for the 1964 Chicago Cubs.